It's your boy Poetic Flacco with Hip Hop Now TV, and we're back again with another one, folks. Now check it out. Dr. Dre, folks, Dr. Dre. Now, some love him, some hate him, man. We know about his past, his present, his future, whatever. Some love him, some hate him, but nonetheless, he's Dr. Dre, right? So Dr. Dre is going through a divorce, tumultuous divorce, by the way, with this lady called Nicole Young. Now, Nicole Young is who I consider one of the most devious human beings I've ever met in my life, right? First off, she was asking for like $2 million a month, right? And they settled to like $300,000 per month temporarily. First off, anybody who has the nerve to ask for $2 million a month, they're devious. They're automatically devious and greedy as a mug, right? But nonetheless, man, Dr. Dre is not innocent himself. He has some transgressions in that marriage, so who knows, right? Now, where things is now taking an interesting turn, right, is Dr. Dre, on top of paying her $300,000 a month temporarily, by the way, temporarily, don't forget, temporarily, right, he has to pay her lawyer fees, right? And the lawyer fees he thought was only about $350,000, which I know how lawyers do, right? Once you find out that the rich spouse is paying, the lawyer trumped it up. That's the genesis of it all. That's what caused everything we're seeing right now. Dr. Dre paid the lawyer $300,000. He came back and said, nah, homie, you owe me 1.5 mil. Dr. Dre said, huh, Shraggy? 1.5? Get out of here, bro. That's a typo. Show me the receipts, all right? So they were supposed to be serving him the papers showing what he owes the $1.5 million for, right? Or exactly what the lawyer fees were. What did he do for Nicole Young to validate $1.5 million? That's a lot of money for some lawyer fees. So Dr. Dre had a funeral for his grandmother. Now, if you guys don't know, Dr. Dre's grandmother raised him. She's the woman who raised him, right? So he is very close to his grandmother. Now, they was at the funeral, right? They went to the burial site, and while at his grandmother's gravesite, somebody came to serve him papers and dropped the papers on his grandmother's gravesite, people. Oh, hell no. Listen, the audacity, bro. These folks know who to do that with, bro. These folks know who to do that with, bro. They know who to play that nonsense with, bro. If that was me, bro, I'm sending that man to a grave with my grandmother, bro. You drop papers on my grandmother's gravesite? Dr. Dre obviously got to protect his brand. He knows he couldn't do nothing because Nicole Young is just trying to get some more money out of him, trying to extort him, trying to get him upset. Dr. Dre, obviously angry, walked away in a fit of anger. And that's what we're here right now trying to discuss, man. First off, I want to say this, man. She's playing with fire. She's playing with fire, bro. Because a man as connected as Dr. Dre, who has a lot of resources, a lot of places, who can reach any gangster on the planet, it'll be nothing to get a clean hit out on her. Obviously not right now because the block is too hot. People are expecting him to crash out. But imagine a couple years from now, a couple months from now, and let's be real, bro. If somebody leaves you papers and litters on your grandmother's gravesite, you will never forget it. Especially if your grandmother raised you. So who knows what that trigger could be? Dr. Dre could be looking at his grandmother pictures in a couple of years, sitting down on the sofa at the fireplace, looking at her pictures. And then that thought comes to his mind, boom, that this broad, this bitch who took a couple $1 million from me, wasn't satisfied with that and decided to come, pay somebody to leave papers at my grandmother's funeral and disrespect her grave. Oh my God. Listen, I'll actually be surprised if Dr. Dre don't do nothing to her. I'll be surprised, bro. Because that would take immense willpower, bro. Immense willpower. It's even worse once you put it into perspective. She's doing all of this. She's being this destructive. She's demonstrating like this over something that's not even hers. Over somebody else's money. She never worked for that man's money. She never done nothing for that man's money. She laid on her back, popped it open, and sucked some penis for 20 years, and now she thinks she's entitled to that amount. Now listen, you can think you're entitled to it, but the fact that you're willing to go this far over an amount of money that's not even yours is crazy. But now, listen, I understand. I understand going through measures, all right, to get your money, right, to go ahead and take back your property from somebody. But the fact that it's not even your money, it's not even yours, and you're going this far, listen, man, this should serve as like a character witness or something when they go back to court, bro. But it probably won't. It probably won't, right? Because the judge in the court system is dedicated to railroading rich men in favor of these sob story single mothers. This is crazy, man. Pray for Dr. Dre. But it's your boy, Poetic Flacco. Anywhere you go, anybody, somebody got to know me, folks. So please click that like, comment, and sub. And also don't forget, click the notification bell, man, so you get notified when I drop 24/7. It's your boy, Poetic Flacco. I'm out of here, folks.